get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get the brass tacks here.
Randy.
Go on here.
What's going on, everybody? It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 50. We're getting up there now. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick.
We're 50, dude.
That's Adam. And we're joined by the lovely and talented Executive Intern Logan. What's up, G?
Hello.
We got a nice little show for you today. We're going to be covering, let's see, we got Ghislaine Maxwell trying to keep these sexualized photos under wraps. We got a Ukraine hostage crisis involving Joaquin Phoenix. We got Bryan Callen accused of rape. What else? Oh, yeah, no, stick around for the Bologna Boi because we're going to learn how to use a dental dam for all you gentlemen out there. But thank you all for joining us today. We are live again on I almost said Facebook. We're live again on YouTube and Podbean. So if you guys want to catch the show live, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Podbean, whatever the fuck you want to do. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you know when we go live. I can't fucking speak today. But, again, hope everybody's staying safe. Hope everybody's being aight. How you doing, Rabbi? Good to see you in there today.
Rabbi,
always the
Shalom.
First to show up. Good man.
It's a mitzvah.
It's a mitzvah.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Why did you just repeat what I said?
I was looking over here at the screen. I was making sure nobody's like...
Rabbi, it's a mitzvah.
Yeah, I get what you were saying.
Well, why'd you say it again then?
Because I wasn't with it. I was over here in my own world looking at the screen. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of letting Jesus take the wheel, as it were.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Or no, is that Carrie Underwood?
Oh, it's Carrie Underwood, I think.
Okay.
Logan!
No, it definitely is.
Yeah, you're right. What are you doing over there? Who's batting the mic around?
Jesus.
Jesus is batting.
Jesus took the mic, dude.
Jesus took my wee-wee. He took it from my hands. It didn't work. Ooh, starting off strong today.
I don't think we can beat Adam's record of like 6 last week.
There were a
It
couple.
just started today, to be fair. So
yeah, I was gonna say
give it time.
Yeah, we just got the tip in. Wait until we get deep into the episode. But yeah, my mind's been all over the place, man. I had some fucking weird dreams. I stayed up too late. Like
weird dreams.
Totally new dreams. But no, okay, so I was playing Star Wars last night. I was playing the Old Republic, which I've been...
I like you sent me your character.
Yeah,
he looks really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I actually I upgraded him since then. He's got like some long flowing robes now. Got a new lightsaber. Pretty pumped about that.
Saw that.
What color is it?
It's red, dog. What do you think? I'm a Sith.
I was thinking about downloading that and coming playing with you.
Play with me, please. Anyone out there that's playing the Old Republic, play with me.
For sure.
Please do. But yeah, so I was up really late. I was up till like 4 a.m. playing that, and in the background I had Minority Report going. So like,
why Minority Report?
Because I just put on like a playlist of movies in the background. Like I think so. Basically, it's on like kind of a shuffle. So I had like Big Trouble in Little China going. And then right after that, it just kind of shuffled to Minority Report. And I'm not watching it anyway. I'm playing a video game, so like it's just on in the background. Yeah. But I should know better because I'm such an impressionable idiot that like the things that I do and the things that I watch and shit like that, they usually influence my thoughts or like my behavioral patterns throughout the day. And so as soon as I go to sleep, I have this weird fucking dream where it's kind of like a mixture between Star Wars and Minority Report. Like I had a lightsaber in my dream. But of course, it was one of those dreams where, like, when I needed it, it wouldn't turn on, and like you couldn't punch hard. You had those like it feels like you're in water trying to fight somebody.
Oh, all dreams are like that.
And the whole premise of the dream was the fact that so you know how Minority Report, they're trying to prevent murders and crimes before they happen.
Pre-crime is what they call it.
Yeah, pre-crime. So what I was doing in my dream, for some reason, time travel was possible. And me and this order of like, they were perceived as Jedis, but we were kind of like cops too. Like I had handcuffs and a lightsaber, as much sense as that makes. But in the dream, I was trying to stop pedophiles from traveling back in time and trying to molest themselves because they were all making this concerted effort to try to circumvent the law. So they were trying to travel back in time, molest themselves, and we had to go stop them.
You're okay. I'm half with your plot. So you're telling me child molesters are going to go back in time to only molest themselves?
Yeah, to try to circumvent the law. The law, you know what I mean?
So they're circumvent. Oh, I only molested myself.
Yeah.
That might actually cure their pedophilia.
Well, no,
I don't think it would.
I think you guys are missing the point, to be quite honest. The
Cause
whole
some childhood trauma.
well, the whole problem,
Yeah.
the whole problem is that we were still dealing, because like obviously when I woke up, I'm thinking about this dream, like what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? And I'm thinking in my head, like, because I kind of approached it from Logan's standpoint at first. I was like, oh, maybe this isn't that big of a deal, you know. In my head, it's like I should have just let them go back in time and molest themselves, but I don't think you're going to find a kid, you know, even if they are like, I don't know, conflicted or tormented as children or whatever the fuck, you're not going to find, even if the kid doesn't know he's going to grow up to be a pedophile. So you can't have adults going back in time. They're still assaulting a child.
The adult goes back in time.
Okay, you're yelling. Go ahead.
That's guaranteed that child's going to be a child molester later in life.
Yes, it is guaranteed. We know that, but the kid that's back in time doesn't know that.
Right. He will find that out in time.
What if him getting molested by himself is what turns him into a pedophile? Because that's a statistic that rings true. You know, most people that are pedophiles were assaulted or were, you know,
molested,
touched.
not assaulted. They were molested.
Yeah. I'm over here trying to sugarcoat it. Well, we got the expert on getting molested over here.
Well, I was going to make another joke. Not even a joke. An observation.
What?
I don't think they could make that movie with that title anymore.
Because the word minority?
Yep.
But it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply.
Doesn't matter.
You think it's not?
It doesn't have to apply.
It's not a woke enough title for 2020.
It's not woke.
You're right. Well,
Minority. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, that is.
You know.
Hulu is getting rid of that one episode of Golden Girls because she had that mud mask on.
oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Yes, this article about.
It doesn't surprise me.
So, okay. Does context mean nothing anymore?
No.
Have we transcended the need for context?
We have not. A small amount of people don't care about context.
We're the minority.
Report.
But that's insane. Like, all right, what else were we watching where we had the same? Oh, yeah, we were watching Best in Show.
Best in Show. Great fucking movie, dude.
So yesterday, Adam comes over and we're watching Minority Report. Best in Show.
We're watching Minority Report.
We're watching Best
Not
in
true.
Show, eating
Not
some sandwiches.
Mhm.
And right before we did a fucking badass stream, by the way, if you guys want to see a hilarious stream, like where there's just an hour of laughing and
I will
bullshit.
say it was the best one we've ever done.
Yeah.
Any show, that was the best one.
It was awesome, dude. So yeah, if you guys want to watch that afterwards, like you can go to our Facebook pages and it's on there. But it's just, we did a live stream kind of impromptu last night and it just was a hoot. But anyway, we're watching Best in Show and there's a scene where the gay couple, the older gentleman has a face mask on before he's going to sleep. And Adam and I were kind of like talking about the fact that like, I wonder if that's even going to fly anymore. Like, can you even show somebody? Because it wasn't all the way black. It was kind of grayish, but still, it resembled blackface.
Right, but
the way
it's
that
like
it
a
was.
facial cleansing thing.
Right, but as we know, context is
But
moot.
here's the thing. You could even use that to make a subliminal joke.
True. Very
He
true.
has the facial mask on, like the mud mask on,
Yeah.
goes to get his mail at night, gets shot by a cop.
That actually, yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Like, oh, he was just wearing a face.
That's like a
a
Chappelle
facial mud
skit.
mask. Like, oh, he's white. Oh!
Dude, that would be a really good Chappelle skit.
That would.
I think I would enjoy that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sick of these fucking weird dreams, to be quite honest. I'm sick of my mind doing weird shit to me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I got my 8 hours in last night. I got my 8 hours, but I didn't feel like I did because I was too busy running around with a lightsaber that didn't work, trying to chase down pedophile time travelers.
Dude, try this. This is what I've been doing for probably 6 months.
Heroin?
No.
Puts you right out.
No, so I'll hook my phone up to my headphones.
Yeah.
And I'll put one in my ear and play, like, they have like 24-hour streams of like space stuff.
Oh yeah, I listen
And
to those
everything.
sometimes.
So I'll put that in and just play it all night, and I'll have the weirdest fucking dreams all the time.
That's cool. That's cool. I do that from time to time. I do that, and I do there's like, I don't know if it's necessarily ASMR, but it's like some kind of frequency type shit where basically like it's at a certain like kilohertz or whatever the fuck it is.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I just search like
Ask REM.
I just search like sleep music, and it will just tell you like, oh, 60 something hertz. I don't know, dude. I
It
just
was a
listened to
goddamn REM joke. I said, "What's the frequency, Kenneth?"
Go ahead and get it out of your
And I
system.
even
Let's
said
go push it.
REM, and it was just pew, 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 over your head. That was funny.
It was okay. It was okay. I don't know if it deserved a turkey crash.
Call in
but
if you like REM.
no one's gonna. Okay, first of all, don't do that. Second of all, let's
Call in if you like lead singers looking like AIDS patients from the 90s. AIDS patients now are just like
well, they're watching us, so they certainly like
Ultra-powered.
podcast hosts who look like they're AIDS patients.
Yeah.
Can we? I should give myself one of these. Let's get in some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
You over there with your dead stare.
we never get the good news. What's the good news?
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is a
Is that the good news? I don't know.
Well, that's the whole point of the segment, Adam. The segment's called Bad News.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, they say they have good news and bad news. What's the good news?
But he only says, "What's the bad news?"
Well, he's concerned with that first. That's saying what he should follow up with. The good news is though,
like you've had like 20 episodes to state your concerns about that sound drop, and the fact that you're doing it on episode
For sure.
50 is insanely. It's just insanely infuriating.
The
as it should be. As it should be.
I'm taking solace in the fact that I'm over here. I'm watching you drink this giant Mountain Dew, and you're gonna give yourself kidney stones again.
My
penis hole.
I have been getting worried about it because not only that, there's a lot. I don't really drink caffeine.
Yeah.
This thing gets, dude. We stayed up till midnight last night playing video games.
Oh, that's my afternoon though. Not for you though.
Not for me.
Adam goes. To sleep.
Dude, I go to sleep at like 9:30 every night.
Adam has the sleep cycle of like a 90-year-old.
Yeah, this Mountain Dew got me zooted yesterday.
Yeah, I mean it does that.
The
to me
fact
too.
that
That's
they
why I
make
don't
them
drink
this
it.
big. Yeah, I know,
well,
me too.
That's a problem in America in general. Is the fact that like soda companies
This is
and all these
huge.
sugary fucking drinks. They
Our sizes,
You
stuff
don't-
like that.
I've
are
got big
double.
hands, dude. I can't even. It doesn't even. I can't like encompass this thing.
it's too much sody.
It's
Like a thimble of sody is too much sody,
It's-
but that is too much goddamn sody.
there's too much going on here.
Well, I mean, you need to not be drinking those. To be honest, I don't want to be that
I agree.
guy.
I agree.
but-
I'm with you.
Well, anyway, looks like Miss Ghislaine Maxwell.
I love her with long hair, by the way.
Do you? Yeah, I really don't like that. As I'm seeing older pictures of her, she's becoming more and more fuckable, and it's like I hate when I want to bang a monster. Like I felt the same way with Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
You know, you saw her up in court with her hair pulled back, just looking fine with them bubbas, and it's just like, she killed her kid, but it's like she still makes you plump up a little bit down there.
Oh yeah.
So it's a tough dichotomy. The thing is like we can look at her just aesthetically, remove everything else. She's a bangable chick
yes.
back then.
Yes.
But
Fact
anyway,
of the matter is, she's a piece of human garbage, right?
right.
We're just basing her. We're looking at her face value. That's it.
You're right. Everyone likes a bit of Ghislaine Maxwell. How you doing, Bite Size? Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Bite Size, call in, dude.
Yeah. Feel free to call in at
Could
any
you
point.
call in? We could talk about kings and queens for a minute.
Uh-oh. Adam wants to...
I don't want to talk. I thought he had a contrasting opinion.
I don't think he has a contrasting opinion
okay.
on kings and queens. I think he feels the same way. I think he knows that, like...
Well, he talks to you, so I'm sure he has an opinion on queens, but go ahead.
Aw, that's mean. Adam's a fucking mean guy. But yeah...
Well, I'm calling you a queen.
Yeah, you're being a C word.
Oh, well, I was trying to make a joke. Oh,
But yeah, feel free...
I'm sorry. The fact that you've claimed that I was molested for the past 50 episodes, I say one thing about you.
You're right. I was
Liking
I'm,
Queen.
I'm being a baby boy again. I have those moments where like I just kind of like I feel like I'm backed into a corner and Adam's over there. He's got me on the ropes. And I'm just a battered child.
I will tell you this.
Just like how Adam felt years ago.
When his uncle was just forcing him down.
Years ago. You can go back 2 years.
No.
Yeah.
But no, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Well, see, now you're making me lose steam.
Steampunk?
Shut up.
No.
Anyway, Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney is trying to get the court to keep these sexualized videos and photos confidential.
Can we get Bite Size to call in, though? I'd love to talk to him.
We already put it out there. If he wants to call in, he can call in.
Okay.
He knows how to call in. I talk to him all the time.
Call in, guy.
You fuck.
I've never been...
Well, we're going to sit here and just do dead air until Bite Size calls in? You fuck boy, look at you. Look at you.
I'm just saying. Love to talk to him. I haven't talked to him ever.
That's true.
I'm sure he's a cool dude.
I'd love to be the middleman in between you guys' conversation, just introduce you guys like some gentlemen, the gentlemen you are. But so basically what's happening here is these photos and these like, or we'll just call it evidence.
Why did they put that photo for the actual?
Because, dude, they're not. It's the Washington Times. They're trying to keep it classy. They can't have her out there like
every photo I've ever seen her is with short hair for sure.
Right. Well, I think she started doing that.
That's got to be in the 70s, right?
Or just keep talking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm guessing like late 70s.
Oh, I mean, who knows? It could be, yeah.
Wait. 1991. There's a date right on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe right after that she started going short.
That pearl necklace.
Yeah. Defense attorneys for Ghislaine Maxwell asked a federal judge Monday to keep the key evidence secret ahead of her trial. What is that? How do you get away with that? How do you ask a judge to keep key evidence?
Because it might be some hot takes, dude.
Well, of course, isn't that the whole purpose of getting this information unsealed?
Yeah, part of it.
We need hot takes.
Mm-hmm. I think we will, as long as she doesn't kill herself.
Yeah.
Right. yeah. She may be dead. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, she might want to kill herself pretty soon.
So in a proposed protective order filed in Manhattan court, Ms. Maxwell's attorney said all highly confidential material must be shielded from public view. Highly confidential information includes nude, partially nude, or otherwise sexualized images, videos, or other depictions of individuals. They wrote in the filing.
Oh, okay.
So she's probably with some people that ought not be getting caught naked.
Well, or you can't make those public because it's a child that's in there or something.
Right. Well, that's another good point too. Hold on, I'm typing a message real quick.
What?
There we go. But yeah, so yeah, you can't like, the thing is that, you know, you got yourself into this trouble. Like, no matter how you look at it, she's been complicit in all this horse shit surrounding the Epstein
from
crap.
day one. Her dad was in some form of the spy game.
He was in Spy Kids too.
No, I'm assuming he worked with multiple nations: Israel, Russia, potentially America.
Isn't her dad the reason why she got so much money? Didn't she inherit the money?
Well, her dad was a billionaire.
And then her brother, her bag of shit brothers, they were like, they were ahead of some company and they defrauded their pension fund. So like they've been getting sleazy ways of
her dad
amassing wealth for
mysteriously
a while.
died, drowned on his yacht.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, woo.
Did you ever see that guy? What he looked like?
No.
He looked like a fucking, just like a sleazy looking bulldog kind of guy. He just looked like he would fuck you over for $1.
Well, he did. He was a spy.
Well,
potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better be careful, dude, before you end up in court. Fucking Adam's. Bite Size. If you want to call in, you can just use Discord, man. I'm still logged in over there.
On here.
But basically, my whole thing is like, it's pretty ballsy when we already know you're involved in like essentially a child sex trafficking ring, and you got the balls to go to the judge and ask to have certain elements or evidence withheld from your trial and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. I hate these privileged, like, entitled.
They can do whatever they want because they're rich.
They're just monsters. But that's the thing.
Her dad's name was Robert Maxwell, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole Bob Maxwell. But yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on the whole Epstein thing because I feel like it's very passé at this point until something new happens. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think.
Jizzy.
I'm over here like watching the chat and this. I have to get used to like doing all this crap at the same time. I'm a man of many talents and
You've been doing this since you were 18, dude.
Oh yeah. They call me the Destroyer. But anyway, I feel like it's just like until anything else, like we're gonna step away from the Epstein thing after this for a while because like every fucking show is
Gotta
just
get something
nailing
new
this
on
into
it.
the ground. Yeah, but it's like I thought this was interesting just because of the ballsy like you're guilty when you're getting shipped into another state in a propane tank and you're buying like hideouts and cash. Bitch, you did something wrong and now you got the balls.
Of course you did. Yeah.
You got the balls to try to hide it from the public. Get the fuck out of here, dude. They need to give her the
it's
chair.
gonna come out. It has to.
Do you think old Randy Andy's gonna get extradited or whatever?
I would like to see Randy Andy.
How great would that be?
His mom ships him to the United States.
Yeah.
And maybe
While she's snorting adrenochrome off of the desk.
Yeah, maybe he stays here for a while, in some federal prison.
Do you think that'll be how it goes?
It's hard to say.
Because
I don't know.
The whole thing is like, has anything like this ever happened? Have we ever?
Has it happened? Yes.
No, I mean like, have we been able to see it and
No.
has it been publicized in such a crazy way?
No.
That's the thing that's
yeah.
getting me is like all these new things. Like 2020 has just been such a curveball, but like not a good one. We've seen just how like there's no safety net for us, the individual citizen. There's no like real preparation on the government's part for anything
There's
like
prep, though.
this. There's absolutely prep. Thank God we have prep.
Truvada.
Yeah, well,
Great.
don't take it if you're already HIV positive. Adam can't take
Or
prep.
if you were assigned female genitals at birth.
That's true too. That's part of the fine print. They say that part at the very end, I believe. I'm not a big fan of pharmaceutical commercials. They always take the same format. It's always like people having a great time just doing mundane tasks.
Well, here's the thing to bring up. Bite Size. You know what he doesn't experience?
What?
Pharmaceutical ads in England.
Oh, they don't do that?
It's legal in like 2 countries in the world to advertise on television about pharmaceuticals, like prescription
serious?
drugs. Only, yeah, commercials for prescription drugs. Sorry, there's a picture of Ghislaine up here. Okay, she's got some heavy hangers.
She does. She does.
Yeah, so there's only us and some very obscure country that allow pharmaceutical commercials.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
let me see. I'm gonna call young Bite Size, get him involved. Give me just 1 second. What up, G?
New Zealand is the other country.
there we go. Okay, that's not as obscure as I was thinking.
Hello, boys. First time, long time. Happy birthday, Logan.
Happy birthday, Logan!
Oh, Logan is the third mic. He's
You're
spot
right.
on.
Dude, good shit. Welcome to the show, Bite Size. How are you, dude?
Amazing. So I'm here. All right. You've been talking so much shit about our queen, Adam.
Yes.
I'm so
True.
mad.
You're not mad.
How dare you? First of all, how fucking dare you insult our queen?
I mean, for
She's
queen and country.
Well, she's such a looker too.
She's sexy. Well, I don't think that has nothing to do with it, but yeah, I mean, come on, dude. What are you doing with this aristocracy at this point?
He doesn't have a say in it.
What do you mean he doesn't have a say in it? I want his opinion on it.
Oh.
Yeah, as a tourist attraction, you're completely right.
Yeah, it's smoke and mirrors, dude.
But yeah,
Well, it is the funny thing is there's a zoo in England that does better like attendance than like some tourist attractions in London, so that says a lot.
Fair point.
would you though?
What?
Would you, the queen, just for the story?
Sure. Because I mean, we got to think maybe this is the last queen in English history.
That's true. Yeah, to say you boffed the last.
What do
queen.
you, Bite Size? What do you think? I mean, do you think this is going to keep going like this?
Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. It's just going to keep going on and on and on. It's like, fuck it, I don't know. It's just stupid. No one pays attention to it. It's just like, oh, who's going to have another fucking dumb, grown-up cum like next? Who gives a fuck? Like, no one cares about it.
Except for like those old people who are like freaking out about the wedding and all that other shit. I can't stand. It's like the Kentucky
but
Derby.
it's the same here. No, it's not.
Motherfucker.
It's like the
Can
dude
I
when
finish my goddamn.
Well, I'm just
sentence?
saying it's the same here. People
Yes.
here are like,
I was
"Oh."
getting ready to segue
Meghan
into
Markle
that.
is, and all this shit. They all care about it here too. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yes, I was going to segue
Okay.
into that, and I was also
Well,
going
you
to say...
took too long, so hurry up.
Yeah, see, just like that, I can't fucking finish a sentence.
Yeah, Rick, you prick.
Yeah, no, yeah, fuck me for putting all this together. But it's like the stupid Kentucky Derby hats. Like, I hate the little hats. That thing that pisses me off to no. I have no love for those people who like they go to these public events, these social events, just for the sake of looking like a gaudy, tacky shit napkin.
Yep.
What's up with these tiny little hats and these stupid little dresses and like everyone's wearing
They're
the
not
same
tiny
style.
hats. They're really big hats.
Well, I mean, isn't it the opposite though in the UK bite size? Like, don't they wear small hats and then over here the Kentucky Derby, it's like a big hat? Either way, it's hats. I don't like it.
Do they have derbies? Do you have horse racing?
Yeah.
I was talking about the
yeah, we have
wedding.
like horse racing, but people bet on them. But it's like a really posh thing. It's a very niche, posh, like killable people type of thing to do.
Killable people. Kind of like how that's how I see golfers.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand a golfer.
A golfer.
Yeah, like I don't like this. Well, I hesitate to call it a sport, but to me, like I think golf is one of the dumbest fucking things you can do with your time. Like, and I hate that people consider it a sport. It's barely a skill. And I don't consider anything a sport when you're wearing a polo tucked into khakis. That's not really athletic wear.
Stupid as fuck, but I mean, there's obviously some skill to it.
You hit a ball in a certain direction, and yeah, through repetition.
Well, yeah,
you're
if
gonna
it was
get better
that
at
easy,
hitting it
you'd be
towards-
doing that, making millions, not sitting behind this desk.
That's not true. I wouldn't do that.
If I could if it was very easy, I would be doing it. It's hard. It's still stupid.
It's just dumb. I think it's expensive, and that's
It's a
why
waste
less
of
people do it.
It's a waste of land.
No, it's actually kind of
It's
good
taking
for
up
the
a lot
land,
of land.
but it's good for the land. Like they take a lot. They take really
Oh,
good
we
care
all
of
those
places.
chemicals to take care of this stupid grass.
Good point. Fair enough.
Wanna?
They also like don't let any animals on it. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Logan.
Linger longer.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Let's see what else we got here. So, okay. A Ukrainian hostage crisis ends after president urges people to watch Joaquin Phoenix documentary. Now, this surprised me for a couple of reasons. One being that it's in Ukraine, where traditionally shit like this probably did not fly. And given that it was basically this gunman was holding people hostage because he wanted them to, he wanted the president, Voldemort, he wanted him to publish a video recommending the film Earthlings. Police then arrested the hostage taker, identified as Maxim Kryvosh, 44, and the president deleted his video. Oh, okay, so the president he caved to this guy's demands, he put out the video, and then he deleted the video.
Yeah.
What a cunt.
No, here's my take. Look, yes, in the past, Ukraine would have done some vile shit to this guy, but he probably would have killed people too. The president is not a fucking politician. He was a comedian before he became president.
Right.
A little different. So here's the thing. The hostage taker demands you watch a stupid movie by a hair lip. You take a couple hours out of your time, say you watched it,
recommend the video,
and then you take him away, and then he goes to prison anyways. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen there?
That's true. Yeah, I'd probably rather go to the fucking gulag.
Yeah, and I've talked to some family, about it.
What do they have to say about it?
They're fine with it.
But they know that he's going to be dealt with accordingly.
I mean, there'll be repercussions for sure, but
you think he's going to get some stick time?
could be eating a whole lot of borscht.
Yeah. Well, you can look at there was a theater in Moscow, I think it was in the 90s or early 2000s. They got taken over by Chechens or Georgian terrorists.
Oh, okay. Those Chechens don't play around, dude.
The FSB at that point, FSB for Americans.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's do this. They fucking put knockout, whatever, some kind of gas that knocks people out.
Yeah.
Into the vents, knocked out everyone, the hostages and the terrorists.
Yeah.
And then when everyone was knocked out, they came in, just shot all of the terrorists that were asleep and everything.
That'd be funny.
Some of the actual hostages died because the gas was there was too much gas.
You asphyxiate. Yeah, you're
too
done.
much gas.
But I mean, that's one way to handle a situation.
It's one way. It's probably not the best way to or in the hearts and minds of your people, but
yeah, probably not. Could you imagine waking up like that's how your government handles a hostage situation? They gas you.
Wasn't there also another operation like that with the Russians where they ended up killing more hostages than they did terrorists?
yeah. Yep.
Jesus Christ, you guys just can't get it together over there.
Russia sucks. So
well, I mean, I guess yeah. I mean, well, like you were saying with this whole hostage situation, you were saying that like yeah, traditionally this probably like had this been like a decade or two ago, it would not have gone like that. And you were saying that like this president seems to want to be a little bit more diplomatic in the way that he approaches things. Maybe start reaching out to Western...
There's a lot going on in this. I don't want to bore everybody with the geopolitics of it, but there's a lot going on because you're right next to Russia.
Right. Well, you want to delineate
you're
yourself.
dancing a fine line here with you really want to go to the West, be part of Western society.
Yeah.
If you do, when they have been trying in the past, you see what happens.
Exactly.
Putin comes in and annexes Crimea. He sends in a proxy war in the eastern part of Ukraine.
Yeah, destabilizes
destabilize that whole area. So that's what happens. I don't want to get into it, but
fair enough.
It's not funny and it's boring.
It's not funny.
We got Bite Size on the line. I can't be wasting my time with this.
That's true. Got a man. Oh,
by the way, he
Don't
sounds
put
great.
Fucking pressure on me, you cunt.
Yeah, he does sound good. These Discord
Holy
calls
shit, that comes through
nice.
really good.
And also, Bite Size didn't you get a new mic recently?
No, I got a new mic stand. This is so good for your listeners. Listen to this. Talk about
Give us some details here.
Hey, how's it going, Chad? I see you in there. Chad put up your little sign there, your murderous deer sign. We got to make a T-shirt like that. And speaking of guys, we have some merchandise available now.
T-shirt.
Yeah, link.
That's your kind of shirt.
Link in the. Shut up, dude. It's a T-Zone shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, link in the video description, dude. You guys want some shirts or some liquor mugs? They're on there for you.
Is it as edgy and cool as your T-shirt you're wearing now?
Oh yeah, good question. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we decided to coordinate for today's show.
Actually, no, we didn't decide. I literally just grabbed this shirt this morning.
Yeah.
You decided once I arrived
that I was going
to put on the same shirt.
Yeah.
I did not tell you ahead of time that, hey, I'm going to wear this shirt. I showed up with the shirt.
Why do you feel this imperative to distance yourself from me whenever, like...
Well, I'm
trying to make it a...
You were misrepresenting the fact that we coordinated. We didn't coordinate.
We've been meaning to coordinate with these shirts for a long time.
You put the shirt on when I got here.
Whatever, dude. This is why I can't have a fucking smooth show with this asshole.
The fact of the matter is, this is probably the only other shirt I had that was clean.
With all the laundry you're always doing, are you kidding me?
I have a laundry backup right now.
You've got a fucking problem. You need to start burning clothes. That's too much laundry, dude. Every time I call your punk ass, you're doing laundry.
It's not a lot of laundry. I'd like to separate my laundry.
Whatever. I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's a whole other story.
Bite Size, are you separating your lights from your darks when you do laundry?
I'm separating the clothes I jizz on and, the ones I don't,
See, that's a fair separation. One, you shouldn't be jizzing on your clothes. That's a whole other thing. But I don't do whites and it's not lights and darks. I don't segregate like that. Okay, Richard?
Adam, don't put that on me.
What
don't
it
put
is
that shit on me.
Is you take underwear, you take socks, you put them in hot water. They're in a separate thing. You take jeans, you do them. You take light-colored shirts together.
This is too much shit,
dude.
There's
That's what you do.
way.
You don't throw it all in one cesspool.
Why not?
Yeah, what's the problem with that? Like, what are you trying to do? And who are you trying to impress with your fucking, like, what, you're worried about your shirts fading or something? No. You got someone you got to impress? You got a fucking ball. You got a gala you got to go to?
I mean, I don't have any impressing clothes necessarily, but...
That's what I'm saying. So why are you taking so much time to separate your laundry when you could just get it all fucking done?
I get worried it's going to get messed up.
How would it get messed up? You don't come on your clothing.
No.
You don't do anything like that. You can just throw them all in a fucking washing machine, get it all done in one fell swoop.
You at least have to separate... Socks and underwear should be together. Separate those, like you put those in one wash because you got to do that hot, dude. What the fuck you think's going on in your drawers and your feet all day? You're wearing shoes all day. Your socks are destroyed.
I just don't think that.
And you're coming in them on top of that.
I don't come in all of them. I come in some of them.
You have a designated sock.
I do. I have. No, I have designated like articles of clothing that's okay to come in. I'm not getting
come
into
in or
this
come
again.
on, but
I'm not getting.
Well, you have shirts that you're coming on.
That's not true. There's maybe one shirt that I come in every once in a while.
You don't come in it, you come on it.
Well, yeah, you wrap it around and then you finish in it.
No.
I'm not like spreading it out and then shooting it all over.
It
like,
should be.
No, because I'm usually laying on my back. I can't be.
That's another thing. Hey, Bite Size, do you jerk off on your back?
Of course I do.
Okay.
We've had this discussion before.
Really?
Because I normally masturbate standing up.
Not doing it.
This fucking savage masturbates standing up in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you do that too?
I do. I would.
Oh fuck.
You don't jerk it in the shower?
I in the past.
It's the easiest way.
It's not the easiest way. The easiest way is sitting on the toilet.
No. Don't. No.
Your feet fall asleep. Who cares? But
no, I've heard this before. There's no way. How do you angle it? Like, you can't be having it like super tight to your stomach, like going up and down.
what are you talking about, dog? You're right next to the toilet paper. You get some toilet paper.
That's too much.
South Park. Yeah, you fucking jerk off into the toilet paper. You throw the toilet paper. Boom. Right into the turlet. You flush it. You're good.
But then you could just walk around like.
Well, I walk around with no cum on anything but the toilet paper I flush down the toilet.
I take a shower after I masturbate every time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a pre-shower move, but.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like putting your clothes back on, because then you get that little like cum dot. You know when you get the cum dot on your underwear, like that happens most of the time. Like, let's say you're fooling around with a chick and things are getting a little heavy, like right before sex. You get that little bit of pre right there on the
Here comes
where your dick touches your underwear. You get that little dot, and then it gets it's kind of cold, and then it gets hard when it dries. You got to basically get your pants off pretty quickly, or else it'll dry, and it feels kind of like bad when you disconnect from the underwear.
This is like 8th grade dry hump stuff. Yeah.
It is. I'm not saying that it's like it's fucking advanced sexual crap, but like it happens. You know what I'm talking about, Bite Size, the pre-cum that happens when you're fooling around.
Weird news.
Totally nude.
But anyway, all right. That's enough of the masturbatory talk. Let's move on. We got one more article here, and this one is involving someone that we all know. Let me switch over.
Okay, well, let's preface this with this is someone that some people know. He's not famous enough that everyone can know him. Don't give him that much credit, but
I'm saying that most people have seen him in movies and shit like that. Can I just get into a fucking topic? Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
So recently, actor and comedian Bryan Callen was accused of rape and sexual misconduct. And as we know, he's friends with Chris D'Elia, who also had some shit come his way. But he actually, in Chris D'Elia's case, didn't he kind of prove a lot of his accusers wrong with email correspondence and things like that? Like, he was still being a creep, but he never offered to follow through.
Well, he never fucked any of them, that's for sure. But.
Well, he also once once they stated they were underage, he left them alone until
right
they were a certain age.
He's being
it's still creepy.
The highest point he's being accused of is grooming.
Right. But Bryan Callen straight getting hit with rape.
Yeah, but even you go back to Chris D'Elia, I mean, why are you wasting your time trying to talk with 15-year-olds or something, dude?
Because people are
he
fucking
can get
creeps.
some puss, I'm sure.
He can, but
he's not the best looking guy, I bet, but you know.
No, he's horrendous looking, but that's the thing. You don't as a man, you don't have to be good looking to get a lot of ass.
Right.
Case in point, us.
I'm pretty sure Chris D'Elia also played a child predator on an episode of
multiple
multiple shows. Yeah, his name was Topher in Workaholics. But
side note, before we get into this, I'm not going to say how I know this or how this came up.
Mysterious Adam.
Dennis Kucinich has a hot wife.
Who's
and a small house. He's a politician.
Oh, I don't know what he looks like.
Okay. Well, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry.
So you just
I may have ran into this information or have spoken to one of them.
The Kuciniches?
He's actually a pretty popular politician, but his wife's hot. He's like 70 and
oh my god. Yes. Okay. We get
Look it up.
Hot wife, we get it.
Call in.
So yeah, let's get into Bryan Callen's rape allegations here. Hopefully this isn't going to blow our ears out.
Have accused the Goldberg star Bryan Callen of sexual assault and misconduct. Mad TV alum Catherine Tigerman claimed in an explosive report from the Los Angeles Times published Friday that Callen raped her more than 20 years ago when they were both up-and-coming actors.
Do you think Tigerman's a real name?
Became acquainted because her father, actor Bill Fiore, cast Callen in a New York City theater production in the mid-90s.
Well, I'm trying to listen to the fucking thing, and you're asking me goddamn questions.
Well, I'm saying, is Tigerman, do you think, her real last name?
Who cares?
Well, it could
what
be
does
like...
it have to do with this?
Is she a Jewish tiger?
And the pair reconnected upon Tigerman's move to Los Angeles several years later. Tigerman recalled having dinner with Callen to celebrate a role she'd booked and described feeling disoriented at the restaurant after drinking half a glass
kind
of
of dirty
wine.
hot.
According to Tigerman, she and Callen then agreed to go to a movie and stopped at his home above the Sunset Strip on their way, where she alleges he pushed her down on the bed and had sex with her despite her saying no repeatedly. Multiple people in Tigerman's life, including her husband and a close friend, confirmed to the Times that she had told each of them separately about her alleged experience with Callen. A woman named Rachel Green also claimed to the paper that Callen pinned her against a dressing room wall and forcibly kissed her in an American Apparel store in Pittsburgh when she was an employee there in 2009. One of her co-workers told the Times that she recalls Green confiding immediately to multiple colleagues about the alleged encounter. In addition, Claire Ganshert told the Times about her alleged 4-year affair with Callen that began in 2012 after she met the actor while working as a barista at a New York City coffee shop. Ganshert claimed she did not know at the time Callen was married and that he offered to help her acting career.
Oh, whatever.
Ganshert alleged that Callen once told her women have a, quote, biological primal desire to be raped, which Callen denied at the time.
All right.
A lot of speculation.
This is the thing. That's a blanket of different accusations, different everything. I don't know why they chose to include the barista he had a 4-year affair with. How are you gonna have a 4-year affair with somebody and not know that they are married?
Well, let alone you can Google him.
Well, that's the thing too. I just don't. I don't like shit like that. Like the rape thing. Okay, we need to take that seriously. If somebody says they got raped, then yeah, we need to look into this. But why would you lump in an affair? Like, all right, yeah, I'm sorry. Celebrity men with money and influence. Well, I mean, what little he has.
Yeah.
They're gonna use it to get some ass sometimes. Like, as long as they're not, my thing is like, if they're not raping people, they're not trying to like coerce people or like do something underhanded, then let's just, I mean, can we not just say like, all right, this bitch was just wanting to fuck somebody because maybe she thought she was gonna get famous or something? Like, let's not pretend that the lady having the affair didn't think she was gonna gain something.
Well, let's not
from
pretend that doesn't happen. You know?
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing, is it takes two people to fuck.
Did Bite Size know about this?
I think what they're doing there is bringing up his past like that. Is because he's being accused, they're just shitting on him to make it look like really bad. Like, all right, he's being accused of rape. How can we like, you know, make this a bigger story than it is? Or just throw in that he cheated on his like, what, you know, he had an affair.
Right.
It's a real funny American news thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
you're right.
I would say okay. It's not just an American thing, by the way. Pierce Morgan is your progeny.
No.
He lives here.
No,
he's a fucking British
Morgan.
asshole.
No.
He
he's yours
started
now.
all this. That was his thing.
No, he moved to America. He's your problem now. He's a fucking
that's fair.
dipshit.
Yeah,
It's fair.
But I thought the UK was like where all of this kind of shit started. Like, not Bryan Callen, but like salacious news.
Oh yeah, well they have a notorious. You guys do have a notorious, like a notoriously aggressive paparazzi. But that's the thing.
Rest
I like.
in power.
Well, that's the thing. I like.
Princess Diana.
I like the British like tabloids and stuff like that. I like how they just go after people. Like, I kind of like scumbag paparazzi. Like,
Yeah.
it's not the biggest. To me, that's not the biggest crime in the world. Like, obviously, I would hate it if it was done to me, but
Right.
I don't think I ever have to worry about that.
No.
Yeah, we politely say like, all right there, mate, did you rape her last night? That's how we do it. You guys go like, there is a story that you allegedly. We just skip all that and we just assume it.
We're gonna assassinate your career before any of this is proven true.
Exactly. That's the difference.
Hey Casey, how you doing today? See some people checking in over here.
I don't know any Casey's.
Yeah, you do.
Who? Oh, Casey. Hey, Casey. I do know Casey. Sorry, I lied.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
we
well-
we can only hope, you know, if these allegations are true. Hopefully they can be proven, and hopefully this little turd munchkin. I could give a fuck what happens to this guy.
Like, how big is he? Is he tall or short or what?
He's a little guy.
Is he?
Bryan Callen, yeah, he's a tiny boy.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's like, he's got to be like.
His dad was a CIA agent.
Was that ever proven?
It's understood.
I don't like how Adam's always over here. He gives me this look like he's got some inside information, and he never confirms or denies
His dad
it.
potentially was a CIA agent.
Shut up and quit pretending
That
you're on
is
the
not
inside
some
track.
fucking bullshit.
I think you're a secret
He
agent.
lived in the Middle East as a kid. His dad was like worked for a company. It's a shell company he worked for the CIA.
You need to be like very careful about the
Potentially
things that you say.
I just said potentially. It could all be bullshit.
I would just love
I
it if
hope
they
he
found
ends up
Adam
like
dead.
getting a bullet back in the head, just for like.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, or just that in general. It doesn't even need to be about him like
Well-
talking about the FBI. Just him with a bullet in the back of the head. We could be good.
Well, lucky for me, we're in America.
You're very right, Rabbi. He says American mainstream journalism is about access. That's it.
Hollywood. Is he like referencing the fact that this is Access Hollywood?
Yeah, I think that was the whole gag.
Wasn't funny.
Dry Adam
So-
over here. Adam, you're not funny. You barely deserve the fucking air that fills your lungs.
I don't know.
Not funny.
Not funny. But Bryan Callen is not fucking funny.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
I agree.
You know, he stinks.
Well, I don't like how popular his fucking podcast is.
I mean, I've seen him on Rogan.
It's garbage. He has a
He's
garbage podcast.
pontificating about bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Shut the
Like
fuck
that's
up.
how most podcasts are now.
Well, that's
No,
how,
but-
I think that's how we are.
No, that's not how we are. Our opinions fucking suck. This guy actually believes his opinions.
That's true.
It's like, oh, I read this book. Have you ever heard me reference a book I've read? Because I haven't read a book.
Adam, you don't read.
Oh, I read this book, therefore, blah, blah, blah.
What was the last book you actually read? And why wasn't it Tuesdays with Maury?
It was a coloring book.
No, I actually shouldn't say the last book I read.
Oh, was it Mein Kampf?
No.
Schindler's List?
No.
Uh,
It was, no.
The Quran?
No, it was, so.
The Holy Bible?
I had a professor in
no.
college that let me borrow his book. And he's like, oh, I'll just, wrote a thing so I made sure I returned it. It was an original print of Albert Speer's Inside the Third Reich. I don't know if you know who that is, people, but that was the last book I read. It was basically, Albert Speer was the closest person to Hitler for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the Nuremberg trials. He got like the lightest sentence of all of them. And he still did all this fucked up shit. But I wanted to read his book because he tried to fucking, he tried to explain away everything he did. And it was complete bullshit.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a badass book, to be quite honest. Like, I love a good historical breakdown.
Well,
I'm not into fantasy.
He was like an
that.
architect and stuff, but there's nothing fascinating about him. He's a piece of shit that was full of shit.
Right. Well, that time frame and
it was
the
he wrote
craziness
it,
that was
yeah.
ensuing. I mean, how can you not want to, I guess, learn about that type of shit? Because I mean, the biggest problem we face as a human race is the fact that none of us seem to be willing to learn from our past, and we don't seem to learn from history. And we have these stupid cliche sayings like, oh, if you don't learn from your history, you're doomed to repeat it and stuff like that. It's like we have all these cliches. But
Well, that's not even a cliche. That's true.
Right, it is, but we never fucking give it any credence. We never actually bother to learn from our past. We're constantly doing the same shit. We're living the same horse shit like Groundhog Day.
I don't even know if we're living the same shit. It might even be even worse. We've been in a perpetual war for 20 years.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Have we ever been that in the past?
No, I mean, generally we break it into
decades. Figured out World War II pretty quick.
Right. Well, generally, when we go to war, in the past, as the U.S. goes into war, you can break it into different decades. We don't have continuous war.
It's a moneymaker. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. But you got to be careful. You don't want to sound like you're on the inside.
Well, just saying.
Well, you can't forget.
Bryan Callen.
They lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
Potentially, his father could be a CIA agent.
And potentially could be a rapist.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to get yours, I guess, apparently.
It's all fun and games until you get accused of rape.
I mean, Krista Lee was never accused of rape, but this is more serious, obviously. You could probably go to jail. Is there a statute of limitations on that?
I don't.
Could he go to jail for those things if it was proven?
Intern Logan, can you see if there's a statute of limitations on rape?
There is, but how long is it? Is the question.
How can there be a statute of limitations on rape?
There is.
That makes no sense.
Because well, that's how all these priests never get arrested. They fucked kids, and those kids come out and say like when they're 30 that these priests fucked me. They can't get arrested for it.
How does the time frame negate the crime? What's so funny, Bite Size?
Oh god.
Go ahead.
I don't know how it doesn't matter. Carry on. Carry on, Adam.
It looks like it's different from state to state.
Oh, of course it is.
So in Arizona, there is no statute of limitations, but in like Arkansas, it's 3 to 6 years.
That makes sense.
Well,
of course, Arkansas.
And then Colorado, it's 10 years.
Yeah.
Mostly, it looks like everywhere else is coming out to about 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. So all these priests are just fucking kids, dude.
Rabbi says truth and history can be boring and disturbing. We want to be entertained, not bored or disturbed.
Oh.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing about us. Like we like to pretend that as a society we're beyond acting a certain way or doing certain things. We like to think that violence is no longer the answer and shit like that. We need to quit pretending that we've evolved past the point of violence, past the point of being pieces of shit. Like I think a lot would be solved if humans could just be honest with themselves about what we are as a human race. We are not like technologically we're super advanced. Technology has blown by us in terms of our development and our ability to like handle certain responsibilities like weapons and nuclear weapons, shit like that, amassed wealth. We do not do well. Like we're all innately greedy and shit like that. And we love to see something sensationalized. We love to see the negative shit sensationalized and thrown in our face every day. And then we love to go outside and bitch about how there's never any good news.
There's weird news.
We're insatiable. We're insatiable fucking just voids as our human race. Like we're parasitic. Or just sit there in silence, you bunch of fucks.
Here we go. Watch out. Logan, watch out. He's got coffee in him and he's acting like a cunt.
It's okay. It's cold coffee. I can't.
He's going to morph into his cunt mode here. Watch out.
I'm going into cunt mode.
Jesus.
Everybody duck.
Yeah, no, there's no opinion on it. It just doesn't matter. That's all it is. It doesn't matter.
I know that, but I have to get it out. I mean, what the fuck? It's a talk show. I want to talk about it.
I got a lot of things to say.
I'm sure you do.
I wonder what Brendan Sharp is thinking now. Is like, fuck, I've got no one now.
Well, I mean, he's probably got to be.
Well, he's the luckiest one. No, well, his wife's done with him.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
But that was because he was just cheating, right?
Yeah, he wasn't fucking kids or raping women. He was just regular fucking.
He was regular fucking.
Yeah. As far as we know.
The boring fucking Adam.
Let's see. Suicidal alcoholic. Yes, you may call in. So I think from where you are, if you're on a cell phone and you're on Podbean, you can just hit the. There should be a little button up in the top right-hand corner that you can call in. Here we
Punching
go.
out them boys. Thanks for giving us a call.
Yeah, all right,
Bite Size dog. You got to call in more, buddy.
Yeah, everybody check out BiteSizeCobraVids and check out his subject matter.
Oh, before Bite Size, before you go, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I want to tell you this. So
literally someone calling.
I watch YouTube at work. So like the history on my YouTube, not my personal channel, but when you watch it from that IP address all the time, it starts sending you recommendations.
Yeah.
Your videos came up just based on what I've been watching on YouTube.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I'm
like,
sure that it happens to Josh. I think he keeps seeing my videos.
Yeah, dude.
And he gets more and more annoyed because I'm stealing his content, obviously. So
yeah, you got a nice shout out too.
No, I thought that was fucking awesome. I'm like, holy shit! Like, how is this coming up?
Yeah,
these algorithms are good, man. I don't know.
This man's got some reach nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for calling. It's always a pleasure to have you on, dude.
Yeah, thanks a lot, boys.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to give I think Intern Logan doesn't get enough credit for being a good boy.
Okay.
Intern Logan's a good boy. He knows it.
So trying to not give me credit over there, Adam.
Yeah, he's just hateful Adam over there. He can't give anyone. I almost called you hateful Adam.
No, I mean, whatever. Give him credit. It's fine. You know, Bite Size ain't really giving him real credit, anyways. It's tongue in cheek.
I always kind of shit on everybody's day.
We're all just waiting for you to die, Adam, and then Intern Logan just slides.
Well, I'm sure the wait won't be very long, so we got time.
Just around the corner. Anyway, thank you, Bite Size. Always a pleasure, dude.
See you later, lads.
Bite Size.
Later, dude. Yeah, you guys make sure you check out BiteSizeCobraVids on YouTube, man. He's really
I gotta
good
say,
at what
he's
he
fucking
does.
awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Dude, we gotta get something going on with him on a regular basis.
Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Suicide Alcoholic. Go ahead and call in again. Sorry about that, bud. But yeah, and after we take another...
I feel like that person's name is very on the nose.
After we take another call, we're gonna go into Bologna Boys. And...
Is that name not on the nose?
I mean, for you, maybe.
All right. Welcome, sir.
Good evening.
How you doing today?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Not bad at all, my friend.
Excellent. So I've kind of just been bouncing around. What's the convo?
So right now we're actually getting ready to go into our Bologna Boi segment. And so today we're going to be covering a sex therapist who is going to teach us how to use a dental dam.
What do you know about dental dams?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm with you.
So
yeah.
So basically a dental...
Does it stop the saliva coming out of my mouth when I'm drunk and asleep?
What it does is it protects the woman's vagina from the saliva coming out of your mouth. And it's basically a thin layer of latex that you stretch over the vagina, and you would do mouth stuff, finger stuff. It's basically a protective barrier.
Tongue condom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, well, I could just do that with a condom, really, couldn't I? Just whack it on my tongue and just fucking hope for the best.
Yeah.
Really.
Exactly. I feel like that would be a more logical way to approach it, right? I mean, the condom's kind of built form-fitting to your tongue.
More logical, but still less logical than just not using a fucking condom. Who's using condoms anymore?
Yeah.
Less aesthetically pleasing as well.
Yeah, no one's using condoms.
It's tactily, it's not very nice.
21st century.
Are you a big condom guy? Are you one that uses condoms, or would you prefer to go without?
You would have to ask my 3-year-old daughter that, so it would appear that I am not.
Want to leave that one alone?
Why don't you go ahead and put it
that
on?
That sounded even worse in my head than it really came out. So let's start that one again. I have a 3-year-old daughter. Do you think that I wear condoms?
Oh, this guy rules.
This guy's good.
Oh no, that was tremendously bad.
Oh my goodness,
you got
tremendously bad.
What a champion.
So anyway. So I'll start that again. So it's a condom for the tongue, is it?
Yes, sir.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Condom, yeah.
It's a protective layer.
It's a piece of plastic flap you put down. Makes no sense. If I'm gonna eat a pussy, I'm gonna eat a pussy.
Right.
You know, there's not.
Well, the whole point of it is to have the taste and the sensation.
There you go.
And the, I mean, if I wanted to eat some cheese, I'm not just gonna lick the fucking.
You're gonna wrap some plastic around the cheese and try to eat it. This is a great point. This guy's yes, you're 100% on.
Holy shit!
Yeah, if I wanted to do that, I would go and infect myself with COVID-19 and go to the superstore.
No,
there you go. Lick some cheese.
Whoa! You got a bus pass in you?
That would fuck everyone up, wouldn't it? Anyway,
that would be terrible.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
So
that would be absolutely horrific.
We're gonna
horrific.
we're gonna.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. We're gonna get into the video. If you want to stick around, you can listen to it with us. What is that in the background that you got there?
Are you outside or are you flushing the toilet?
I'm outside. No, I'm in Spain over here, where everyone decides to go out for a drink at fucking 12 at night.
Oh yeah, it's got to be pretty late over there.
12. Yeah.
I think it's 12. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what time? Yeah.
I was gonna say I wanted to
just coming up midnight.
I wanted to comment on the fact that I was detecting an accent here, but I would have never guessed that you were in Spain right now, sir.
It's the European Union, dude.
Yeah, weird that. I didn't say hola or ask you if you wanted any gambas.
This guy's the
But at
man.
the same time, yes, I was born and bred in the UK. I moved out here 20 years ago, so.
Very nice, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on, dude. It's very nice to have you.
Where are you all at?
Right now we are in Denver, Colorado, United States, my friend.
I love Denver.
Oh, nice. You been out here?
Absolutely not. Why the hell would I go over there?
I would know where that was going.
Nice. All right.
I'll tell you. I mean, we have legal weed, but sorry.
Yeah, we have legal weed. It's just called illegal weed.
Right. Correct. Minor difference.
All right. Let's get into. Let's go ahead and play this ridiculous Bologna Boys intro music, and then we'll get into the actual subject matter.
What we doing? Oh. Bologna Boys. Oh.
So today.
Oh, again.
So today we're going to be covering, as I said before, a sex therapist. She's going to teach us how to use a dental dam correctly so that you don't get STDs.
Masks on, you bunch of wankers.
Are you just yelling at people on the street?
Yes, I am actually.
Fair enough, dude. You're doing God's work out there, my friend.
Damn right, I am God.
There we go.
We need more of you, my friend. All right, let's get some of this video going here.
Today's video is gonna be a quickie.
Oh.
Pun intended, because sex ed channel.
Oh, with the music. I'm so done with these fucking people and their music. Hold on just a second, I gotta go back. I was trying to
Oh, you didn't screw it up, don't worry.
Yeah, I fucked it all the way up.
You did? Sorry, what was happening? Was there meant to be a topic or?
No, there's a video.
He can't hear the video.
Right between my feet. You cannot see him.
Of course I
He
can't
is
hear them.
literally right here and will not move.
Of course I can't
So,
hear the video. The whole point kind of video is meant to be.
Well,
it's for the
you should be able to
eyes,
hear
isn't
a
it?
video. You can't. We know you can't see a video. Is what you're saying.
You can't hear the audio of the.
Yes, you can't. No, when I've called in before, from my house, you can't hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks then. Well, shit. Well, we're about to get into a video, so I might have to let you go for a couple of minutes.
Hey, what's your name? Give us your name.
Don't have the man dox himself.
Me?
Yeah.
No, just first name, so we can say hey.
Me?
Yes.
I'm Steve.
Steve from Spain.
Steve from Spain.
All right. Well, Steve's from Spain. Make sure you join us from now on, man. It'd be great to have you on and have you call in from time to time. Give us a little update on what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Apparently, there's a lot of traffic. We know that.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's
a lot of
busy out
cars
there.
in Spain, apparently.
Fucking 10 million people are going out for dinner at fucking midnight. That's what happens in Spain. Seriously, that's literally what happens in Spain. They all go, I'm just going to go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for like 3 hours and then wake up, fucking have a wank or something like that.
Yep.
And then they just go, I'm fucking starving. I'm going to go to the last place where all the people who are working thinking, we've got no more customers to serve. And then they go, hey, can I have a table for 97, please? Yeah, well, what would you like? What's the longest thing you can cook? Oh, well, it's probably going to be ribs. Yes, we'd like 97 fucking ribs then, wouldn't you? That'll be an hour. Absolutely no problem. Give me 96 pints of wine, 600 litres of water, and 2,000 litres of lager. And we'll be all right for fucking 9 hours. Yeah. You'll get home somewhere between sodding Frasier and everybody
Steve
loves
from
Raven.
Spain's losing steam, dude.
Steve, you're awesome, man.
Bunch of bastards. Thank you.
You're a good man.
I try not to be.
Well,
thank you so much for calling in, dude. Please feel free to join us again whenever you'd like.
Same time, same place next week, bud.
That's right.
All right, man. Have
All
a
right.
good one.
Yeah, you take it easy, Steve. Stay safe out there.
You stay safe too. Wear your masks.
Yes, sir. Bye now.
Thanks, man. Bye, man.
Steve from Spain fucking rules.
I mean, it's not Steve from Spain. It's Steve that moved to Spain.
Well, he's Steve from Spain now.
Steve that lives in Spain from England.
Rabbi Red
I feel like this was... Okay, sorry.
Rabbi Red Eye says Spanish Steve. I like Spanish Steve, too. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
Be doing this together today. This video is going to be a quick one.
I don't like her fake nervousness.
It is another request I received on Twitter after I did my how to put on an external and internal condom videos. Someone wanted to know how you use a dental dam.
Condoms.
Well, luckily, using a dental dam is super,
I don't know, I don't use condoms.
simple, so we're going to go through it right now. A dental dam is just a sheet of latex that can be placed over the anus or the vulva during oral sex to reduce the risk of sexually transmitted infections. As with condoms, the first thing you want to do is you want to check your expiry date.
Expiry date? She can't read. She can't read, Richard.
Hold on.
Expiry date.
Would you fuck her?
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to excuse the gap in her teeth, of course, but I'd still give her one.
I would, but she would be annoying.
Well, also,
she is annoying. You'd have to put up with 2, 4, 7 hours of just...
dental dam too.
Yeah, well, that's another problem.
Yeah,
if she does say, if there's condoms required, we're walking away.
Yeah, we're not using condoms, first of all. Second of all, you're going to have to do something. Like, I'd make her wear a mask so I didn't have to look at those fucking teeth. Those fucking piano key teeth that she's got going on. Look at that gap. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good freeze frame.
Thigh gap.
Get some of this.
Throw it away. My favorite thing to do.
It's great advice, by the way, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you should just throw it away before you ever use the damn thing.
You buy it, you realize that you're an idiot for buying something that is the stupidest mechanism on the face of the earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and then you throw it out.
If you're gonna put your mouth on somebody's genitals, why introduce all the bullshit?
You know what you're getting into when you're eating that stuff.
Yeah, so why are you out here trying to like make a go of being safe with like condoms and dental dams? Just be careful. Don't fuck everyone indiscriminately. Don't do that. But when you are gonna fuck somebody, make sure there's somebody of worth and somebody who are not going to like somebody who's not. You can tell usually. You can usually look at somebody and say to yourself, "This bitch is gross." Oh, what is that fucking sound? He's getting some weird feedback in the background there.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know if that was like the fan or what, but... Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Steve. You feel free to ring whenever you want, man. I love that guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, what a badass. But yeah, let's get back to Gap Tooth Mackenzie over here.
Is just throw barriers around my office. Assuming you were within the expiry date, you're going to go.
Expiry! She said it again.
You're going to open your package.
She said expiry. There's not. That's not a word. There's not an expiry date.
We all know that.
Like this one, which makes it really easy to open. You just.
Are there jump clips to this movie or the show? Like,
next, you are going to slide out your dental dam.
Is it
now this particular?
Is it one fluid video or does she have jump cuts?
She has jump cuts.
She couldn't take a fucking minute and say expiration instead of expiry?
She'd have to realize that...
It doesn't even say expiry date.
She would have to realize that expiration is the word. I don't think she realizes that expiration is the word. If somebody says expiry and leaves it in the video, you can gather that they probably don't realize that expiration is the correct word.
This is the first time I'm noticing her earrings.
I was making fun of those when we found this video.
Correct. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, you're too busy fucking face on the carpet laughing. I was making fun of this bitch's Bellagio mouth, dude. How she fucking shoots water out from between her gap.
The timing on that one was good.
She has a horrendous mouth.
Particular brand comes with a sheet of paper. So if yours comes in a sheet of paper, just open up the paper, take out the dam. You are going to place the dental dam over your partner's anus or vulva.
Okay.
We could put it over her face.
I said this last night when we found this video. Anyone that is willing to eat another person's ass, they are not worried about protective barriers
You're not
between
judging
them and an asshole. I know for certain, as a man who eats ass, I've not once ever considered like, oh, I should probably get a protective layer between me and this butthole.
Yeah, what are you doing? What's the point?
I just hate how people are like, that's another, this shit to me is people trying to be better than they really are. If you're going to eat an ass, eat an ass. All right? I mean,
you either don't eat an ass or you need an ass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no dental dam. There's no weird preparation, anything like that.
Dental dam for analingus. Okay.
Yeah, analingus. Rabbi Red Eye says expiry is a rapper. You're probably right.
And the trick to using a dental dam is that you want to hold it taut. The
There's
more
no
taut
tricks.
it is, the thinner it gets, and the more sensation can be transmitted from your tongue or mouth to your partner's body. You want to kind of find the sweet spot where it is thin enough that your partner is enjoying the sensation that is being transmitted through this piece of latex, but it is not so taut that you can't hold it.
So what
for
the
any
fuck?
extended period of time.
So the entire time you're eating somebody's ass or pussy, you have to worry about the tension and the tautness of this stupid dental dam.
Hold it the entire time?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
this is-
that was the discussion we had last night.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's what
it is bullshit.
Either if you're holding it or she's holding it,
It's uncomfortable either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. Like, and she's very like sterile of her like how she's trying to explain having sex. You're trying to fuck. You're trying to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, she's over here trying to make
Fucking
it seem...
is a romantic, raw experience.
You can get a doggy style, you can get laying on your side. Those are your only choices. This is my house and I get to say.
We're stone cold feminists here, and we're calling you out.
Some broad whoops out a fucking exercise, a piece that she cut out of an exercise band, says "Eat my pussy" through this.
Ugh.
You better be asking questions at that point.
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish sniffing your
Oh.
elliptical feet pedals.
Yeah, let me. I think I left my phone. I wasn't even sure you were trying to attempt a joke there.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
No.
I should have said bicycle seat or something like that. Something grosser. Let me smell your yogurt pants. Or I guess after you're done working out them, they'd be yogurt pants. Ew. But yeah, I don't see this working out for anyone. I don't even know anyone that's ever used a dental dam. I barely know anyone that uses condoms.
They taught us in health class about these things. Beyond that, I've never heard a mention of a dental dam in my 33 years.
I don't even think they mentioned them in my health class.
Oh, God.
Well,
then
that's
you're younger
because-
than us. How is that possible?
Well, his generation's out there just eating booty on the first date. Like kids nowadays,
That's
they know
They
what's
got to
up.
figure it out.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
to figure it out.
They know what's up. Well, they got all their cues from watching porn. We didn't have porn readily
That's a whole
available
other
to
discussion.
us
Yeah.
when we were kids. Like,
No.
it was one of those things where, like, I told this story before.
Magazines.
Well,
you
I
had to
told-
find a magazine.
Well, no, I told this story before. Like, Skylar and I used to use his mom's computer and pretend to be girls on chat rooms. And we would basically catfish guys, telling them we were chicks and we got turned on by seeing other naked chicks and stuff like that. And we would send them our nudes if they sent us like naked pictures of chicks to get us worked up. And so we would just bounce from chat room to chat room, catfishing dudes. So they would send us their naked photos, because after you print out the naked photos and you get rid of the chat log and all that shit, there's no evidence that you were ever on any bad sites or anything like that. So we had to play it smooth. And then basically what happened was I would cut these photos out. We would keep it in my Hardy Boys collection. And then one time my youngest sister found, the naked photos thingy, and they were not good pictures. These were grimy dudes on the internet trying to get some OP, trying to get some original nudes from a stranger across the nation. But like it worked. It worked for a long time. And then I had to lie to my mom and say that like Skylar and I had found them at this burnt down house lot, like basically where all the older kids used to hang out and shit. I had to lie my ass off, and we ended up not getting in any trouble for it, but we continued that catfishing thing for probably a couple of years after that until we had our own computers and our own internet connections.
Yeah, catfishing, dog fishing. I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah, man. That's the equivalent of page 3 in the UK. I love this Steve
What's
guy.
page 3?
Steve, if you want to elaborate on what page 3 is. Let's see.
Can you Google page 3?
You gotta. Well,
it might be something.
Yeah, why don't you Google that? Rabbi says you gotta learn to sail to eat coochie. What do you mean by that, sir? And what is this feedback coming from these mics? It's just very weird. I don't think it's the fan. Yeah, I don't think it was the fan. I think it was just something weird going on. It sounds like,
it was a magazine.
Oh, like the actual magazine's called Page 3?
That's what it's looking like, yeah.
We could just... Oh, dude, Steve even said Google it. He said look up the Daily Star on Google. I don't think it was... It was out there?
I took my headphones off.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, I forgot that we didn't close the window, but that's why you guys watch the Brass Tacks podcast. It's for this guerrilla-style broadcasting that you get. Oh, BiteSizeCobraVids says at page 3 is our newspapers. We have... Oh, we have tits on page 3. I forgot about that. They still have nudity in their publications.
Yeah.
Because that one gross chick from years ago, I can't remember. They went on They went on one of those, like, Star Search shows a long time ago. It was these 2 British chicks, and they were just butt ugly teenage girls. And one of them, like the grossest one, had her tits out on one of those. I think it was probably that publication. But yeah, they straight up show some titties on there.
I'll tell you this: living in Germany for a minute, their regular channels at night have porn on them,
like insertion porn.
Oh yeah, it's
not like Cinemax porn.
No.
Ooh. Well, that's kind of cool.
Like if you're a kid and you just stay up late enough in Germany, you could just be like flip, flip, flip.
The Germans have always been very liberal about their sexuality, though. I feel like they're not big on humor, but they are big on sexual deviancy.
There's a lot going on there.
The chicken fucker audio came from that neck of the woods. You remember the classic, like on Opie and Anthony, how they used to play chicken fucker all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Intern Logan, when you got some free time, you should look up Opie and Anthony chicken fucker. And it's audio of a German guy and a German chick. And I think the German chick in the video is like sliding the chicken off and on his dick. And you can just hear the chicken screaming out in pain. And then the whole time the German guy's like, oh yeah, it's good. And he's just like, I don't know, man. It's really one of the grossest things you can.
Germany's weird.
It's a fun place. Animals. They be fucking animals.
It's very America adjacent to America. In a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, let's finish up this stupid dental dam thing. I don't know how much more we're gonna get out of this bitch.
So for me, if I were using this, my sweet spot's about here. This is comfortable.
How is that even showing anyone anything?
Next, you are going to have oral sex. I really hope you enjoy it. Oral sex.
You're not going to enjoy it.
No.
For a reason. Feels
great. This pussy tastes like a balloon instead of copper.
Yeah, I've been licking fucking rubber.
Getting my Red Wings today.
Your oral delights. You're going to take your dental dam.
Oral delights.
Oh, what are we going to do with it?
Toss it. Again.
You stretch it out and put it on your face opposite side.
My preferred method of disposal. Don't like the floor or the ground.
Throw it to your dog to play with.
And like most latex products, this is probably going to clog your toilet. So trash can. I think trash can is just always good when we're disposing of
She's on the rag
stuff.
and like the dog keeps getting into the fucking trash can to get to her used dental dams and her plugs.
Just trying to figure out when her expiry date is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
About dental dams. In my
she
experience,
is infuriating.
It is very difficult to find dental dams which are not flavored. This one is strawberry. That's very popular. They also often come in grape and vanilla.
What do you think these
flavors
taste like?
Now, if you don't like the taste of synthetic flavor or you have some sort of issue with synthetic flavor...
I want the taste of pussy. I'm eating a pussy. I want the taste of pussy.
Or shit, if you're eating ass.
you might not be onto something there.
What a big fat tasty shit right in my mouth.
No wipe.
That's so
flecks of toilet paper.
Yeah, I want you to work out for an hour, go do a no wiper, and come sit right on my face.
It's better than a dental dam.
All right, I think we've had enough with this bitch. I think we got the point about dental dams. Ain't nobody using dental dams.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Steve from Spain's calling in again.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing?
Let's see what he wants. What's up, Steve? Is he on? Oh. Sorry, it must have timed out. Go ahead and call again, dude. We're about to bring this bitch in for a landing here in a second. Dental damming equals sailing. Are you saying because the dental dam could serve as a sail? I'm still not getting it. I don't want to give you a turkey crash yet, but I'm going to give you one more chance. Rabbi, explain to me what you mean by that, and I will...
You might be right on where he was going with that.
Yeah, because if that's the case, you might save yourself from getting a turkey crash.
Still have time to call in.
Steve, what's up?
What's up? How does that sound like fun?
It's not.
I mean, you might as well
it
put
doesn't.
A bit of cling film. What do you call cling film over there? That plastic
Yeah. Yes.
What
Plastic
do you
wrap. It's clean.
Saran wrap.
Saran wrap. Saran wrap.
Saran wrap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Plastic
Fucking
bag
hell.
over your
I'm
fucking
English. Piss off. Anyway. Jay, do you want to get yourself a square of saran wrap and just whack that on the old arsehole?
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing, yeah.
Well,
it's garbage.
How much do the old what are they called?
Dental dam?
Dental dams. How much do they cost per
No fucking
package?
idea.
Intern Logan's already on.
Yeah,
I see him Googling.
Our intern's looking it up, but I have no idea. No one's ever tried to purchase a dental dam. Logan's probably not going to be able to find it.
But at the same time, you probably know how much a pack of saran wrap.
It's like $3.
Oh, they're $3.
Yeah,
It's $3 for one.
For Saran wrap, it's like $3. For 15 of them, you get $28.
Jesus Christ, man. We got Jason Statham fucking trying to recover sex traffickers driving by you. Jesus Christ.
So you're looking at like what? How many? What do you do? Meters, don't you?
No. We do like inches, feet.
It's called feet and inches. The same
Feet
system
and
that
inches,
you
right.
have in England where you grew up.
Wait, no,
That's me.
aren't they
Right,
metric?
So you've got like 80 yards worth of saran wrap in one convenient roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could just use that. I don't.
You
That's
could
a good
use
point.
saran wrap.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. It's probably
exactly.
thinner too.
Yeah.
But if you apply it at the correct, what was it? It wasn't velocity, was it?
No, it was
the
like
correct, the correct
tension.
pressure.
Yeah, tautness.
Tension.
Yeah.
Tension. That was a wonderful word. Yeah, you can understand the woman would be like, please put the tension slightly more there, please. You would never hear
Are
that.
you standing
would only
right
hear
on
that
the
if you were
street?
You'd only hear that if you're a mechanic, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, tension. A little bit more tension.
Put some more torque into it.
Yeah.
Look at this
Bit- a
picture
little
of
bit
this
more
bitch. Though.
PSI. Yeah.
This freeze frame I've got of this woman right now is just horrendous. She really does look like skinny Patrice O'Neal.
You haven't sent me the link.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see it online. I mean, we're live on YouTube right now, but you're on Podbean, so I don't know if that's. I don't even know if I can send you a link through the chat on here. There's so much I haven't played around with on here. We're pretty new to the Podbean thing.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm digging it though. I like how easy it is to kind of get in touch with people. The call-in feature is actually proving to be extremely useful.
So hold on, who are you? I don't know who anyone else out there is. You know I'm Steve, and I don't know who else is.
I'm Rick, and across the desk from me is my co-host Adam.
Yep.
And then next to him is our intern, executive intern Logan.
Hello.
Rick, Adam, Logan.
You got it.
I will have forgotten your names momentarily. Please. don't
Likewise.
forget.
Likewise. I hear you.
I'm never gonna forget Spanish Steve now.
It's not Spanish Steve.
It's Spanish Steve. We're trying to figure. What would you prefer to be called on this show?
Well, I used to be called Gumpy on another show, but that was absolutely dreadful. But Spanish Steve will do.
Fair enough.
Spanish
All
Steve will
right.
do.
You know
Spanish
the
Steve.
initials for Spanish Steve.
Oh yeah. We gotta be careful about that.
Careful now.
I just like that it's Spanish Steve, and he's got a very nice UK accent.
Well, don't worry about bloody SS. The English wiped the SS out. In
Okay, well, let's not
1948.
jump to that conclusion. You guys weren't doing too good until someone had to step in.
Oh no.
Give over. You just walked in at the right time. It was like someone was having a pizza party, and you were like, "Oh."
Oh yeah, thanks for helping us out
there
with
they
Japan.
are.
Thanks for helping everyone out
There
with
they are.
Japan. We had to handle Japan by ourselves. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. You were closer, weren't you?
Yeah, we were
That's a good
closer.
point.
We had to bail out your stupid fucking prison complex in Australia.
Oh shit.
And New Zealand over there too. You're welcome.
I do appreciate the fact that that you did something.
And we had some time.
You did some things. That's nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah, we were on our
and
way. What can you do?
You tried. You know, I mean, you tried.
We did more than tried, but
dropped a couple of firecrackers over Japan, straighten them out real quick.
You did good, didn't you?
Yeah, all right.
And if you know, I mean, if you think right back, and you think right back to the time when you were doing all this, and you did all right, didn't you?
No,
Spanish
I mean we
Steve.
did. It's Steve. No one was doing good at that time. It was a mess.
The country. in
Churchill
general.
was smoking cigars, drinking vodka. It wasn't a good time.
Banging who is?
Probably.
Who was smoking vodka?
He wasn't smoking vodka. He was smoking cigars and
Smoking
drinking
vodka.
vodka.
That's how he's-
Churchill.
It was Churchill.
He probably drank some vodka.
He was drinking
Single malt.
brandy all day.
Oh, brandy or single malt scotch.
Let's just suffice it to say he was a fat lush.
Yes, absolutely. And that is exactly why the English should be the most powerful people in the world always.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
I'd give you that credit, but they didn't master dental hygiene for some reason. So
the cuisine shot.
Yeah. Why couldn't you? You did all this. The sun never set on the English Empire or the British Empire, but you couldn't brush your teeth. What happened there?
Don't attack the man's dental hygiene.
I'm not saying Steve specifically,
Oh,
but
fair
what
enough.
was going on in England? They could take over India. They could take over all these places. They couldn't brush their teeth. What's going on?
What's up
Too
with
busy
the beans
taking
and
over
toast
shit.
as well? Confused.
Well,
on
the
that
weird thing
dietary
was
choice.
is what we had to do was go and colonize other places. So, like when we colonized,
We did that too. We brushed our teeth after.
What was that really big place above Mexico that we colonized? You know what I mean?
Oh, the one
Just
that we
below
kicked you
Canada.
out and then brushed our teeth after we beat you?
Oh no!
We took the
I
country
think we-
from your stupid
think
red
we-
coats, and then we brushed our teeth and we won. Like, this was a good win, boys. Brush your teeth.
All thanks to Mel Gibson
think-
melting down those action figures from his son and shooting the
Yeah.
redcoats.
Yeah, and the Dutch were here as well. Like, it wasn't just the English that were
And
here.
The Dutch were everywhere back then, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Steve, you standing next to a bus stop?
It was the bloody Vikings, you
What?
knob.
What?
It was the sodding Vikings that first came over there in 1100.
Yeah, and who were those Vikings? They had nothing to do with England. Last time I checked, they fucked up England before they fucked up and came over to the Americas. They came over to
No, they
England.
went-
They landed. They said,
went
"Oh,
over
I'm going
Eng-
to take all this
they
gold
went
from these
over to
priests."
England.
Yeah, they went over to England and fucked everyone up.
Fuck off.
This goddamn traffic.
Yeah, there is a lot of traffic going on over
Yeah.
there.
There is a huge amount of traffic. I have absolutely no idea where all these people are going at fucking 25 past 12.
Steve, are you
At
on the
night.
street level, or are you up in an apartment or something, or are you just right there on street level? As I repeated twice.
I'm one level above street level.
Oh, you should start
That's
throwing shit at scooters.
I
and-
believe
and
one level above
motorcyclists.
street level is the second story.
It is.
If it would be the first story.
No, that would be ground level is level 1.
No, ground floor is where the ground is.
Right.
And then the first floor.
First floor.
is the first.
I don't know about that one,
I don't-
Steve. I don't know if I can give you that one.
You're grasping at straws
Yeah,
there.
I wanna
It's not how
agree
it
with you.
works.
What?
No.
He's genuinely
Hold on a
offended by
minute. So if you live on the ground floor of an apartment,
It's first
where
floor.
do you live?
The first floor.
On the ground.
It's called
on
the
the
first
ground.
floor.
Bite
in
Size,
America.
Bite Size just said that Steve doesn't represent the UK lads.
I represent everyone in the world right now who is fighting for ground floor tenancy. Because if you live on the floor where the ground is, that would be the ground floor.
Also,
very
the first floor
would be
of a building. I walked in.
first floor.
Hey, this is the first floor of the building. It's
No,
on the
it's not.
ground,
It's-
therefore it's the first.
it's
If
the
I go up,
ground
if I
floor.
go up a level, I'm now on the second floor of this building.
What the fuck? How many mopeds are there in Spain
Is
right
this
now?
Caracas? Are you in fucking Caracas?
How could you
Are
be
these
on the second
assassins?
floor if you walk into the building on the ground? You walked on the ground,
Yeah.
went into the building,
Uh-huh.
and it was the ground. And
Yes.
you went up 1, so that's the first floor.
Right. You have 1 + 1, which equals 2. Second floor.
Fuck off. in the nicest possible way.
Oh, I don't give a turkey, man.
Oh my
This
god.
is how this is how floors work in America.
It's not how in America. Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course. Because
I've been in. I lived in Germany. Newsflash in Germany. And well, okay, in Germany, that's how floors work as well.
Who's been to the moon?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Logan.
You know how many floors are on the moon? 1. It's the first floor. There's no ground floor on the moon.
I'm gonna have to side
It's
with
the
Adam
ground
on this
floor,
one, as
because
much as
they
it
get
pains me to
off
do so.
on the ground floor. I suppose if you were in the Space Lander, that would be technically the first floor. So you would have to go downstairs onto the first.
Then you're in
floor,
the basement.
which would be the moon.
You go down beyond the first floor, you're in the basement.
Because you're below the
Well,
ground.
if you can't go to the basement of the moon, can you?
You might be able
Unless you're
to.
gonna-
I don't know.
Well,
We got to get Buzz
There's an
Aldrin on
underground
that.
society.
I was going to say that's going to be a great conspiracy theory.
Yeah, exactly. So
Let's talk about your BBC.
I think
that's a load of bullshit.
I think we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up here, Steve. I appreciate you calling in again, dude.
You're great, Steve. We love you.
Well done.
You're a very good man. We really appreciate you. You have a good
I
day now.
appreciate being on.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week, dude.
I certainly hope that I can be here too.
All right, my friend. Well, you have a good rest of your evening.
And you, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
You look after. Take care.
Take care. That fucking traffic going on in the background, man. Steve's a hoot. I think Spanish Steve is definitely a new favorite. And we got BiteSizeCobraVids over here saying Adam hates British people. I see how it is.
I'll say this. I don't like a lot of British people. I like Bite Size.
Bite Size good people. I like Spanish Steve too.
I don't even say I don't like a lot of British people. I just don't know a lot of British people.
Well, that's fair. I
But
mean,
if you're going to argue over ground floor versus first floor,
I think he
get
was,
the fuck out of here.
I think Spanish Steve was just trying to get to you.
No, he was just being cheeky.
Yeah, I like Spanish Steve. Good calls today. Everybody, feel free to call in whenever we're doing these shows. We're gonna try to take as many calls as we can. Get in on it. You know, have some fun with us. We're gonna be live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. West Coast on YouTube.
What time GMT?
As well as Podbean. If you have any suggestions for the show, or if you'd like to contact us, go ahead and hit us up at therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Until next week, you guys have a good one. Buy some of our merch, link in the video description. We got liquor mugs and shirts, all that good shit. And we've got some new stuff coming out in the future, some new mini shows, stuff like that we're going to be working on. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that fucking notification button, all that good stuff. Until next week, everyone, have a great day.
We should get dental dams.
Yeah, custom dental dams
Custom
coming
dental
soon.
dams.
Good night, everyone.
It'll be a novelty, obviously.